Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another flip through. So this is my November, December Fauxbonichi, and I use altered composition books. 2 months fit into each book, and so yeah, we'll just get started on where I left off. This is my December spread. Sorry for the glare. This is actually a beautiful card I received in a Christmas packet that I had ordered through one of Jessica Rapp's lives. It's just so beautiful. So there's my title kind of page for December. And then here is my pocket to just hold little clippings. Actually, my nephew's wedding invitation. He's getting married this month, so that's exciting. And a letter that I had received through an email, through a YouTube subscriber of mine. So I like to print those out and keep them as well. Okay, so let's get started. So this is December 1st and 2nd. I'm sorry about the glare. I wonder, I can't do anything to change the glare. I'm sorry. Let's see here. All right, I don't know what to do. Okay, anyway. So on this page, you've seen a lot of these pages, but I'll just walk through because this is my flip through, and this is where I kind of just story tell about my life. So this pocket here is a piece of canvas that I sewed a zigzag stitch around first on the canvas, and then I glued it in with Fabri-Tac on the 3 sides. And I just embellished it with a little Christmas cluster I had, put my number 1 here. Excuse me, there's Fred. Put a Bible verse here. And then what I've taken to doing a lot in the month of December is making these pages more like a junk journal style. So I have a lot of pockets and tags to do my journaling with, and I'm really, really liking that. So in here, I have a lot of different things, right? Oh, gosh. Okay, so this was about my husband. This is just like a card that I had, and I tore it in half, a Christmas card, and then I just did my journaling on the back. And it talks about, like, my husband, he woke up with a swollen elbow joint, and it looks like he's got like a half of a golf ball stuck to his elbow. We don't know what that's all about. We're assuming it's bursitis. I don't know. And then this was another tag. This was perhaps, my husband had ordered me an L-shaped desk, and I have since received it and am using it and loving it. So yeah, he ordered that for me to put in my craft room so that I could have like a space over here to put my sewing machine, and then extra surface space over here. There's plenty of room underneath, and over here is where I keep my bins for my yarn, and I also keep my printer on it. So that was just a fabulous gift. This was the, oh golly day, I got a lot of writing here. So this was just a tag on scrapbook paper. And let's see, the pool guys were here. It was a Saturday, so they worked all day on the pool. Yeah, they were here before 8:30 in the morning. Holy cow. And we're getting our pool resurfaced. So that's what was going on. So on this day too, Big Handsome Beauty Queen and I went out and about. So yeah, okay. Because we were going to finally break down and get a fake tree. We've had real trees our whole married lives, together, and our whole family and everything, our kids and everything. But we're getting to the fake tree stage. So yeah, we went out looking for a fake tree, didn't find anything. We looked for desks while we were out, but then when we got home, that's when my husband went online and ordered that other desk. I do believe it came from Wayfair. I'm pretty sure. Then while we were out too, I found these really sweet little coin holders, right? And I just put a little tag in there and wrote about how I've been enjoying finding little Christmas things at the Dollar Tree that I can use in my journaling. And at this point too, I was making Christmas journals, just the covers of the Christmas journals. I haven't done the innards yet. So yeah, I wrote on my photo how my crafty bestie came over, and we were working on doing the spines using a piece of canvas. And I do have a video on that, I believe. Yeah, on a live, I think. Anyway, so that's that. All that fits in here. Then on this page here, I just did a little cluster of, bits and pieces. My date thing. Hanukkah was beginning. This is from a Happy Mail. This is just a magazine piece, and then music text. And then I made this page into a giant pocket. And then I just took a picture, another picture from a magazine page, backed it onto some cardstock, and wrote my journaling on the back. And on this day, this was a Sunday, and we took my son out to breakfast. And yeah, then we went and got some clippers, or he got some clippers because he recently got a mohawk. So he needs to like keep the sides of his head shaved, I guess. So he wanted a clipper, you know, a set of clippers for that. And so yeah, we did that. And then when we got home, we ended up ordering a fake tree. Yeah, a 6.5-foot fake tree. And we got it unlit. And my daughter, well, first of all, she about had a cow because we were getting a fake tree in the first place. And secondly, we got it unlit because with my luck, like the day before Christmas, a whole strand would go out because that's just my life story. And so, yeah, lights are easy enough to get, and I don't care about stringing them. So, yep. So we did that. Okay. I got a photo page done while Big Handsome napped because he was just worn out that day. And then we watched a couple of chick flicks later, which was fun. Yeah. Oh, and I had a hard time falling asleep, but it was probably due to just the holiday season and all the different things, that go on and whatnot. And then over here, see, is a hidden little pocket. All I did was I slit this. I glued it. Let's see here. I glued the pocket in on these 3 sides right here. Okay. And then right after the glue bit, I took my X-Acto knife and very carefully cut a slit in the side to hide this little thing. And it's not private journaling or anything like that, but it could be if you wanted it to be. And I found this in a magazine, and it's just, a cute little picture. And on the back, I wrote a fun fact about me and how I prefer to decorate in only red, green, and gold for Christmas. So yeah, my trees have never donned blue or silver, and I don't think they ever will, even though this one is blue and silver, but whatever. Anyway, for my own personal likeness, I just like red, green, and gold. Then on this day, I received the sweetest Happy Mail from one of the little girls that I sent a journal to, one of my little girls' journals that I had been making. And it was just such a nice surprise and so, so sweet of her to think of me and do that. And then this was the day that I received, you've seen this piece of artwork here. It's from Brooke by Recreations by Brooke. And I had ordered through a live sale of hers, I had ordered some items. So that's that. And then I do my journaling on the back. So put a little verse here. It's not a verse really, but it's from a faith-based magazine. And then this page is like a bit of collage work. I got these from a quilting magazine, this as well. Then I got this mailbox from a magazine, and I decided again just to take my X-Acto knife and cut a slit in it so that I could slip in these tags that I did my journaling on and have it look like it was mail coming out of the mailbox. So let's see, on this day, what day was this? Oh, Monday. And then this is the day that I started using Brooke's really sweet hand-painted stickers for the dates. Okay, I love them. I love them. And I'm pretty sure she still has them in her shop, so check them out if you are interested in that. So this was a Monday. Yeah, same old Monday. I took a walk, and then I called my grandmother, threw some laundry in. Yeah, same old, same old. Filmed a ramble session. And then my husband made some, like homemade, really yummy pork and garlic spinach sauce over zoodles. So yeah, that was really yummy for dinner. Excuse me again. There's Fred. Okay, so there's that. A lot of flippy doos and flaps and tags and all sorts of stuff. So this page here was a Tuesday. This right here is actually a Panera bag that my daughter got at work, and she brought it home for me because she thought I might use it in my journal. So yes, even the members of my family bring stuff home for me to use in my journal. This is a lovely handmade card from a Facebook friend, longtime Facebook friend, and she sent me a really sweet birthday gift. A pad. She knows that I love pads of paper and a little snowman ornament, and this cute little anchor bag. I can't wait to use that. That'll go in my weekend bag. And then these real fluffy, cozy socks, and I've already worn them and they're fabulous. So I got that. And then these are just 2 tags out of scrapbook paper. And then I wrote on the back, and I write the number at the top so I know which goes first. Now, this was the day, I think. Yep. Okay, so I woke up really early at like 5:15 to go into school with my daughter to help her decorate her classroom. So while she was working on her computer, she had to do subplans because she was going to be shadowing a middle school teacher that day, which she was really excited about. And so I went in and set up her 6-foot tree in her room so the kids could start decorating it. And then I got home, and I think I was going to go live this day. Yeah. And I ended up not being able to because she texted me and told me that they were in a yellow lockdown at school. And what a yellow lockdown is, or means, is that the school is locked down. It's at level yellow because there is an incident in the near vicinity. Okay. So what had happened was like 2 blocks away from the school at the college that's there, actually the college my kids went to, there was an incident involving a guy and a domestic dispute. And yeah, so anyhow, they were on lockdown all day. So I ended up, rescheduling my live because I wanted my phone to be open in case she needed me. And I wanted to make sure that she and everybody was safe, and all that. So yeah, I pretty much sat in front of the TV and watched the news. Everything turned out fine. The guy was caught and, of course is facing prosecution, I'm sure. So anyhow, okay, and then when I got home from the school, the pool guy was here and said that they weren't going to be able to finish up the pool resurfacing because the materials were bad, and yeah, they were going to postpone it. So I don't know. I don't know when they're going to do the pool. I still have just an empty pool. Yeah, so after I watched the news and everything and, was sufficiently worried and praying, all turned out well in that situation. So I went ahead and I washed the pups, and then I scrubbed the tub, and I started the family newsletter. Yeah. So that was that. I am loving doing my pages like this. I really am. It's just so much fun creating them. This little pom-pom trim here is from my crafty bestie. And then here is about this page here. I did a tuck spot. These are just collage pieces on one of my favorite backgrounds, as you know. Yeah, just made that up and thought it was cute. Little embellishment down here. My daughter, this was so cute. My daughter is doing the Elf on the Shelf thing, and they named it Frostbite Asher. So funny. And then the kids started writing notes to the elf. Okay, so the first day the elf appeared in the classroom, 2 kids had written it, and they sign it the funniest way. They sign it like with their name and where they sit in the class, so it's really funny. So the next day he appeared, she got like over a dozen letters, right? So little Frostbite Asher is going to be quite the busy elf writing back to the students. So she's having fun with that. This has to do with my son. He ended up going to urgent care because his ribs were still bothering him from the car accident that he and my daughter were involved in back on Thanksgiving weekend. They were essentially fine, but his ribs were still bothering him. So we weren't sure if like maybe he cracked a rib or something, but it ended up being a muscle strain. So we were happy about that. I mean, not happy that he's still in pain, but happy it wasn't more serious. This right here is a hand lettered sticker from Recreations by Brooke. So I love using those. They came out so cute. And then I got up super early with every intention of walking. Oh, yeah, I remember this day. But my husband, he had forgotten to take the ham for his potluck that they were having at work. So a gal from work was coming to the house to pick the ham up. I couldn't drive the ham out because we're minus a vehicle, so I'm stuck at home without a vehicle. So oh my goodness. Yeah. And then my crafty bestie came over. So yeah, I baked some spice bars, and yeah, they were really yummy, and we worked on the spines for the little golden books. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. And this was so funny. Like, she was sitting at my desk and I was like next to her, but kind of in the other room doing something. And she picked up my fabric scissors to cut something other than fabric. And so I was like, no. I freaked out on her. And I said, no, not the fabric scissors, you know. I think she must have peed herself. I mean, we laughed so hard about that, you know. I'm like, sweetheart, that's why they say fabric only. Oh, golly, that was so funny. Then this page here, a lot of people had made mention about it on the Facebook group. And what I did was I actually took a page from a little golden book and I photocopied it. Now, when I photocopied it, I enlarged it to 125% on my computer, or on my printer. I resized it to make it bigger to cover the whole page. And then I just took a piece of dyed notebook paper that I had, yellow dyed notebook paper, and I dyed it with food coloring. And I just tore out a piece and stuck it over the book writing and then wrote my journaling there. So that was cool. And then I think this day is when, yeah, we got our Christmas trees. So I put this little note in there, and I worked on my phobo this day. Yeah, I hadn't been feeling all that well. I wasn't sure at this point. I wasn't sure if it was a POTS flare or what, or menopause, or, you know, goodness knows what else. So yeah. Anyway, I ended up in bed for the afternoon watching Gilmore Girls. Oh, and then I just fell asleep, so I must have been really tired. Yeah. And then I stayed up way too late. So let me see. I caught bits and pieces of Brooks Live, which was a live hangout, okay, with some other crafters. They're always fun to join in and, you know, and see it. They're such a fun group of ladies. So yeah, I ended up staying up way too late that night, probably because I took a nap that day. And then this is just a tag I made with a cardstock and a piece of music text, and I put "Oh Christmas Tree," and drew a strand of lights. And this is just a magazine clipping with a little glitter sticker. This was my birthday, and I know you've seen these pages before. All of this stuff on the page is from a Faux Flow Junk Journal I received in a swap. And they're from two separate ones I received in a swap, but I love using the stuff in them. It's just fabulous. And I swapped on the group Junk Journal Connection, so I'll share that with you as well. This I know you guys have seen, I believe. This is a watercolor of me that a very sweet friend who's an artist painted of me using my profile picture, I think is my profile picture, as as a reference, right? And then she hand lettered this beautiful verse from Psalms. And then on here, I just wrote, these were the sweet cards from my kids and my husband. And then I did my journaling on the back of the cards. And my son bought me my first ever pair of Converse, and I absolutely love them. And so, yeah, lazy morning, but I walked, so that's good. I was a little bit behind, but no big deal. Had a lot of really sweet Facebook messages for my birthday, so that was always nice. Oh, and then I had to go to Michael's. Yes, I had to go to Michael's because I was picking up supplies for a craft that Beauty Queen was wanting to do for her class. So I went ahead and splurged a little and got some stuff. So that was that day. I got 2 more days to go. I know this is a little bit longer of a video, but sorry. Then this day here, I didn't really have too much to write about. So this is just a piece of scrapbook paper with a little scrapbook cutout that you get in the packs. And this came on a bit of Happy Meals. So I put a bit of cheesecloth behind it and glued her on. And then wrote my day here. I woke with a full-blown migraine. So this was a Saturday. And yeah, we didn't really do all that much. I attempted to straighten my craft room because I was anticipating my new desk coming. So I needed to clean a space out. And yeah, I had a migraine. So oops, I need to glue that in. So what I did was, this is just a magazine cutout. This is some eyelash trim. This is actually from ribbon from the fake tree that we purchased. It was bound in that. And then I have a little pocket right here that, like I said, needs to be glued in again, which is very odd because normally, maybe it's the magazine paper. I usually use, yes, I can see it. Oh, it's coming right off. So I need to glue the whole thing. I usually use Fabri-Tac, and that stuff like glues everything. So I don't know what's going on with that. I have to work on that. And then here's the last page that I've done so far. And this was an angel that I did based off of Jeri Bellini's Recycled Parts for art project. And I just made this into a little pocket. And I have some tags, again, just made out of scrapbook paper, magazine clippings, and cardstock clippings from the packet. And yeah, just a lazy stay-at-home day. This must have been a Sunday. I worked on my angel that day. Yeah, had some couch cuddles while we watched football. And my desk was supposed to come this day, and it did not come this day. So I was a little irritated with that. And then that night, I watched parts of a live sale on YouTube, and it involved Shawcraft. She's the one who hosted it, Diane from Shawcraft won, and then Laura from Laughing Dog Book Nook was on there. Salena was on there from AmourFabriQues, and also my Brookie Boo from Recreations by Brooke. So that was a lot of fun, and I ordered a couple things from Salena, and I ordered a book from Diane. So yeah, and once I get those things, I'll do like an unboxing of those. So that live sale was super de-duper fun, as was this page to create, and it's just a little pocket and they go in there. And then I'm going to work on the rest of my pages. So yeah, sorry, this was a bit longer than usual. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'm not sure if you're seeing this before Christmas or after Christmas. So if it's before Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and a Happy New Year. If it's after Christmas, I hope you had a wonderful holiday. And yeah, I'll catch you next time on the next flip or ramble or unboxing or something. See you guys soon. Bye.